What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing tonight? Well, welcome back. We're going to get ready for a shave of the week, shave of the night. Tonight, what do we got going on? We have a tobacco caramel by Menthol Shaving Company. This is a real good one. This is the lid to it. I've actually got the soap is blooming here. So we're going to use some of that bloom water here in just a moment, but tobacco caramel shaving soap. And this one, the scent profile on this tobacco caramel is a tobacco blossom with a mandarin and honey finished off with a rose. So it's very nice, very nice. It's one that I really enjoy. So we're going to use that tonight. Aftershave tonight is going to be a Menthol Aftershave. And then for equipment, we're going to be using, I've got this synthetic brush. It's a no-name, paid a couple bucks for it, synthetic brush. It's a very stiff synthetic. It is, it's not a very soft one, but it's we're going to use it tonight anyway. And then we're going to use this razor here. This is the Micro 1 or Micro One Touch. This is the Pawn Star one. If you guys are fans of Pawn Star, they released a Micro One Touch, I believe, razor. So anyway, this is that razor. This razor was piffed to me by a friend of mine, Patrick, and when we started talking about wet shaving and whatnot at work, and he wet shaves and does the safety razor. This was what he was using. I was using the Mula R89. He was using that Micro One Touch or anyway, the Pawn Star one. So anyway, when he ordered, he got like 2 or 3 of them. He only ordered one, but they sent him like 3 of them. And he says, I got an extra one if you want one. And so he gave it to me. And it's been in my collection ever since. So this was something that was given to me. Interestingly enough, that the razor is just about the exact same, and it's not just about, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the Vanderhagen that you can pick up at the local market. And I'm sure most people are familiar, and if not, you've been in the shaving selection and you've seen the double-edged razor that's there in the orange. I believe it's in an orange box here, but Vanderhagen. So they're the same razor, and so we're going to use that. And then see if you can see in there, we got the Shark Super Chrome. So I've done the Shark Super Chrome with my Parker variant, and then I've done it with the my R89 Mula, and so now we're doing it with this. It's a butterfly. I'm sorry, this is a butterfly twist to open style double-edged safety razor. So we're going to use the Shark in that tonight. All right, so let's get started. I hope that everybody's had a good week. I'm going to rinse my face off, just dampen it just a moment, and put a pre-shave oil on, and we'll get started. So I hope everybody's had a good week. It's been a very interesting week. It's been a very expensive week. Our heating and air went out on us. And so we have been without heat and air for a few days, and we've just had that replaced. Perfect timing. Seeing how we're getting close to Christmas, and nothing like spending a whole lot of money on an AC unit just before Christmas. But nonetheless, we got it put in, and it was an outside and inside install, and I'm very happy with it. Very quiet, very efficient. I don't really hear it cook on or off, but the house is very comfortable. So we will see how it goes tonight, because tonight's going to be the very first freeze since we've had it installed. We've got a freeze warning, and it's supposed to get into the low 30s, if not high 20s tonight. So it's our first real good freeze. All right. Pre-shave oil is on, and that's just that's a lavender pre-shave oil that I have mixed up. All right, so synthetic brush. You know what? Let's use the bloom water. We're actually going to use this bloom water. It's been blooming for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour a little bit out in my hand. I'm going to apply it to my face. Right on top of that shave oil. I say don't let anything go to waste. So, my grandmother used to have a slogan or a saying called, "Waste not, want not." If you don't waste it, you're not going to want it later. Good. All right. There we go. Very slick. All right, so I'm going to wet my brush here just a little bit. I will go straight into the jar here. And this one has a whole lot of backbone in it. This is a very, very tough synthetic brush. We're just going to load up right there like that. And that's plenty loaded. And we won't waste anything, so clean all that up. All right, here we go. This thing really exfoliates as tough as it is. For a few bucks, hey, it works. So what else has happened? Talking about expensive weeks. Yeah, so air conditioning unit's about a little over 10 years old when it decided to go out on us. And we shopped around and found a guy that treated us right and gave us the right price for what we wanted and what we needed. So, and then right after he got done, or his crew came in and installed it, the next night we noticed that the TV was going out. Well, and that's about 10 years old also. All right, there we go. So yeah, so TV's going out, AC unit's going out, got the AC unit fixed. Bought a new TV today. So, very expensive week. All right, here we go. We're gonna Chrome Super Shark in the, I'll say the Pawn Star Special. The Micro One Touch, I believe is what it was called. So, all right, here we go. First pass with the grain. I've got about 2 days worth of growth here, so no problem going through that. So you saw me use a little different pattern there a moment ago. Right here in this area, the hair on my cheeks and most of my chin grows down. I got a patch right here that actually grows that way. So sometimes most of the time I'm actually going across the grain when I shave there, but every once in a while I think about it and I'll go with the grain. Very light pass, no pressure whatsoever. All right, just gonna rinse up and we'll go for our second pass. All right, lather up again. The mustache is still coming along, getting a little bit thicker. Yeah, contest is still going strong. We got a couple of guys there. We actually had one back out. He jumped into the race, and I think, let's see, he got 19 days in, and he come in the other day on Friday, and he didn't have his mustache anymore. He said he couldn't take it. That's all right. All right, here we go. Cross grain. So since I shaved with the grain, then down for cross grain in that small patch there. Little weeper right there. I get a little tender right there in that area. Usually because I do these videos, I skip a day of shaving. I may not do that anymore because, like I've said before, the way that my hair grows in, especially on that side, if I skip a day of shaving, I end up with ingrowns on that side just because of the way that, and it's just this area right here. It's not anywhere else. It's just that one little patch. The hair grows in a circle, you know, clockwise, counterclockwise, but it grows in a circle, so you have to attack it from every different angle that you can. And the way that it grows in flat against my skin, so it doesn't grow straight. It doesn't go straight up through the skin. It grows kind of at an angle over the skin as a hump. So I have to catch it just as it breaks the surface before it goes back in. And if I skip a day of shaving, then it grows over and then goes back down in to create that ingrown. All right, so let's see where we're at. I want to touch up. Get a little bit of that off of there. It's real nice everywhere else. It's not bad at all. No real close shave with that. And like I said, it's the same thing as the Vanderhagen. So this one is not labeled as a Vanderhagen, but if you compare the two side by side, they are the same. And I think they're the same price range anyway. It's like $20 or so. I don't know about the shipping and handling side of you know, Pawn Star order. That's it. All right, good. Nice and smooth. So we'll get cleaned up, and I'll be back with an alum block. All right, so what else is going on this week? Let's see. Dogs won. Go Dogs. So we are done with the SEC for now, and we will either play Alabama or Auburn. As much as I would like to get my revenge back on Auburn, I would actually like to see what the Dogs can do against Alabama. So we will see how that goes. All right, alum block. I don't know why I rinsed my face off or wiped it off. A little bit of water. I'm sure I'm gonna get some, yeah. Especially over here on this side where I was getting that hair had gotten a little too long. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to skip a day. I'm shave like I normally would on Saturday. It's like any other day. I've been skipping Saturday shaves, so I do a Sunday night shave. This channel, but I'm learning all kinds of new things when you start doing this YouTube, making these videos. You change your routine, and I can't change my routine. Man, that feels good. Okay. Can't change the routine, so I'll go back to shaving every day, and so I don't get that irritation. All right, that's all that. So yeah, like I said, so the Dogs are going to be playing Tech this weekend. Doesn't really matter if we win or lose, but Tech's not doing so great, so that should be an easy win. We're 10-1 right now, so we should be 11-1, hopefully. And I have eaten my words before, especially as a Dogs fan. All right, so cleanup and aftershave. So either way, I don't know very many Auburn fans, but I know one Alabama fan, and I'd kind of like to see how that turns out. So I hope Alabama wins, of course, and then I hope Georgia and Alabama play together. All right, so aftershave. Drops in my hand. There we go, right there. Almost got away from me, didn't it? All right. All right. I may have to go back and trim up the corners right there. Started getting, look. Can't do handlebars. We have small rules to our little mustache competition. No waxes. Can't do the whole, no handlebars around here. It had to be a legit mustache. Thick or thin. You could style it thick or thin, but kind of like a military, somewhat military regulation on it. All right. Here we go. And it's all gone. All right, so recap. What do we got? We have, I did use a pre-shave oil, but it's just my own mixture of a lavender. It's my mixture of lavender pre-shave oil. After that, we had, what I do with the lid? There it is. The tobacco caramel shaving soap. Very nice. And then we finished it off with Menthol Aftershave. Nice and cool after the alum block and all that other stuff. That was a nice, cool finish. It's going to freeze tonight, so I kind of figured that maybe menthol would be good to have tonight. So, all right, guys. So appreciate everybody watching. I hope that you all have a wonderful week. Should be a short week for most of you workers out there, and if you got kids and you've taken the week off because your kids are out of school, that's awesome. So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I appreciate you watching. Please like, please subscribe, comment. I'll absolutely talk with you. You leave a comment, I'll converse with you. So if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask. But other than that, have a very happy Thanksgiving. And until next week, enjoy. Have happy shaves.